Alright guys, we're working on my wrecker. The wheel lift extension for the boom is leaking. Every time it retracts, that side of the piston is just leaking. So I'm pulling off the wheel lift boom. I got the pin out, the stops. Thank the Lord that this thing came out so easily. It just slid right out. But now I'm hooking up to my Blazer with the winch, and I'm gonna pull it outwards. I got my gantry crane kind of supporting it, so as soon as it slides, it doesn't just smack the ground. I might put some carpet down there so it doesn't get dirty, but let's get that pulled out. All right, I got my remote control. Let's see, this is in. Let's see if I can pull it out. Let's pull my truck forward. All right, give me a second. All right, I chucked off my wheel. Let's pull it out a little more. Oh, damn it, it's pulling the other one. Okay. Okay, now everything's chalked off. Let's see. There we go. Alright, baby. Alright, let's give it a little bit of slack. Sometimes you gotta wiggle. There we go. There we go. Wheel out. Oh yeah, I'll come back. Alright, wheel lift is out. And that's just kind of being suspended right now. So I'm gonna loosen this winch up. Oh, I'm so glad I have tools. Oh, I see the leak right there. Yep. Sure enough, it wasn't. Stop the rest of the way. Come here, baby. Thank the Lord. I just dropped on this shit. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. So let's see. Yep. Those seals are all crummy. Look at that. Oh, come on, focus, baby. Yep. So I'll take that cylinder out and rebuild it. The freaking pin just came out so easy. I think another YouTube member had a big pain taking that off, but I'm glad it came out super easy. This truck only has 36,000 miles, so I didn't see a lot of bending and abuse like the most of you guys are, you know, used and abused. But yeah, I'm glad I got that out. So let's lower this guy because I got tools, so I'm gonna use them. I don't care if it's a small drop. Very good. All right, got that out, so I just need to take that cylinder out now. All right, so now that I got that pin and all that situated, I gotta disconnect these two lines, and then I already took the snap ring out of here. So this pin's actually moving really easily. So I think once I disconnect those two lines, I'm one pin away from getting the cylinder out, so I can get some part numbers and get it rebuilt. But yeah, let's get it done. Look at that grease. Wait, what the hell? Why is it coming out like that? Oh, well, I need to look at that later. I think that check valve failed, so it's leaking the grease out of there. I got replacements. All right, let's get that done. All right, peeps. Today's the new day. I finished. Finally, it took me 3 damn hours to beat that pin out. And mainly because every time you would hit it, it would mushroom out the ends, and then it's press fit into that and that hole. So if you mushroom it, it acts like a rivet. So I had to beat it the other way, round it off with my little sander, clean up the edges, and push it the other way, and just kind of keep spraying deep creep, and just kind of working it left and right until I finally shot out the other end. Damn, that was hard. I can only imagine with high mileage vehicles with all the rust that's in there. Hell no, that sounds like a nightmare. I'm so glad this wasn't that bad. Everything else was fine, except that pin. That pin was the worst one. Everything else came out normal. But yeah, that's pretty much wraps up for this part. I'm not going to film all the rebuild. That seal in there is all messed up, so every time fluid goes through here and pressurizes this side of the piston, it shoots out this side. so it always leaks underneath. Kind of where that stain's at, it's always leaking hydraulic fluid. So I'm gonna order up a rebuild kit, take that snap ring out, and then rebuild it. The shaft looks fine. There's no any nicks or burrs, so that should be fine as long as I don't mess it up until then. But yeah, that's it. I just gotta charge my phone because it's dying. All right, guys. Yep, that's pretty much it. Take care.